Hello, Bumpy McSquigums here, and it's time once again for another visit to the world of Xenonauts. That's right, it is episode 15, and I'm still sad that I managed to lose out on my last particular alien. So I'm hoping that my squad can make it back and refuel, and that other group shows back up. A few things I would need to do. First and foremost, I need to start getting some more stuff done in the research labs here, because as it stands right now, I'm not super thrilled with how things are working. We're going to try to get the Reaper analysis done. As soon as that other alien electronics, I think it was, as soon as that's done, it's going to change things. We're going to probably have to stop whatever we're researching. Maybe we'll finish it. There's a hierarchy. Some people would say, this is absolutely the best way to do it, and it's probably true, but you know, I tend to do my own thing, and I wouldn't say it necessarily works for me 100%, but it sort of works for me. Why do we not have... Un momento... Oh wait, un momento por favor. That's because he's unassigned and he has my stuff. Man. Don't take my stuff, man. Alright, shield unit. Get your... What do you... I'm really bad at this, apparently. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Alright, so actually, all things considered, let's go here. No. I keep doing the same mistakes. Alright. So we have wolf armor. We have wolf armor. We want you to have wolf armor. Ta-da! Now you can't carry most of the stuff that you're carrying. Well, what did we do with Redith? We got... okay. So you no longer get to carry a shield. Interesting. Alright, that's fine. Or that, apparently, because you're really, really weak. Alright. And we're going to set this equipment as the default. And we're going to check out Redith again. It's perfect. Alright. So we have 1, 2, 3, and then did anybody else have the wolf armor? Or is that all we actually had? Let's see. We only have 3. Alright. That's fair. That's fine. Alright, so that's all done. MDB's back into the mix, and he's a captain. We at least got corporal set up on the other person. And we are going to intercept this thing now in one solitary second here. Let me make sure my guy... okay, they are outloaded to do so. And they better not escape me. I'm going to be so incredibly sad if they manage it. Don't you fly over water. Yeah! Alright, auto-resolve over land. Return to base, fools. And we should be able to launch the bump pod now. And let's get this going. We'll wait a couple seconds. There we go. We're going to select a new one, and bam. I think we just made it into the night phase. I don't know. It was on the border. I don't want to risk it, so I backed out. Alright, a suppressed target is unable to reaction fire and has reduced TUs in the following turn. Alright, it's nice to see a triple armored group up at the front. Very nice. Alright, we're not at the edge of the map that way. We are this way, though. And there's nothing over there. Alright, we will move down and over once again. Take a peek out this way. Whole lot of nothing. I like that. Really gonna get Nate Boru hooked up with the next set of a wolf armor, because he's a little bit weaker than I'd like him to be. Now, MDB, you got the tanking equipment, but you're still hurt from your last catching of bullets with your face, so 2% chance. No, we're not going to hit that. Of course, they can hit 2% chance, and we can miss 95% chances, so why not? 7%? Still no. Alright. Take a knee. Can you take a knee? You cannot. That's fine. I'm going to get the Tanat up here. And that should be sweet, sweet, nice. We'll get me, Major Bumpy McSquigums, way over here. 50% shot. And we hit it. It's impressive. I did not expect that, actually. And am I going to be lucky enough to finish it off with Nicole Hernandez? 28%, whatever. Wow, we hit that sign, the post. I mean, that's pretty precision shooting there, I must admit. Let's hope that we don't get murdered. And good old Pete Holmes is going to come stand behind our other guy. And we're going to see what happens. Minor injury. Thankfully those things shoot like crazy, and it's really terrifying that they're there and that they do that. But their bullets don't hurt that much, which is very, very nice. I like it a whole heck of a lot. Alright, so that's still there, which means I'm going to take a shot with Nicole Hernandez, though she's got like no chance of hitting. But she did it anyway! Yay! Go amazing, amazing sniper folk. Alright, there's another one over there. This might be one of the new alien types that we're going to see in this particular mission, guys. So keep that in mind. I'm pretty excited by it because it means we're progressing rather nicely. There it is. That's exactly it. So that's like an android. I think they call it like Androns or something like that. Seriously. Every time you see the alien, you don't... Oh. Have to stop moving. Oh. Okay. Is there somebody behind me? No? Alright, well whatever, I'm gonna take a knee here. Gonna try to move him up to deal with this stuff. Yes, I know, man. Please, for the love of God, stop doing this. Stop it! Whatever, close enough. Alright, and then we're gonna move out this way with the other fellows. And hope that nothing bad transpires or happens to us as we continue our sweeping ways. Pete Holmes, you're set up with a actual explosive rocket right now, which is actually not a terrible thing. I wonder if I have any chance at all of landing that. 49. Gonna give it a shot. Might as well. Nope. Blew a ginormous hole in the building, though, which is kind of impressive and probably not good. But I did it, and I'm gonna fess up to it. I'm gonna own up, and be a man, and deal with the consequences. Alright, and there's a lot of civilians over here, so... Other targets for the aliens to kill? I got nothing. Alright. I'm gonna move her up, and then we're gonna move Bumpy McSquigums up as well. We have literally no shot at any of the aliens. Alright. Still have no shot, and no shot. A little bit of a shot. We'll take it. Oh, and we hit him. That's impressive. Was not expecting that at all. Well, cool. So everyone's moved except 2. Jordan, my friend, I think you're going to be needed with the rest of the bulk of my troops. So let's get you closer to position for that. And we'll underturn and see what happens. That poor civilian did not survive. And here comes the enemies to murder us. So, the cool thing about these guys are there's some good and some bad things about these green things that we're seeing now. And the first bad thing is that they are invulnerable to flashbangs, they're invulnerable to the toxic knockout gas stuff. So capturing one of these things might not be possible at all. I'm not saying it's not, but I think you need an electromagnetic grenade for that to actually work. And we do not quite have that technology just yet. We're getting closer to it, though. We are getting closer to it. So, as bad as all that sounds, and it's fairly bad. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not as bad as it sounds. They don't have a lot of TUs, so they can't move very far. So that's one good thing. In addition to that, another one of the really good things about them is they don't seem to care about cover. They just walk at people, and you can murder them pretty easily that way because they never go behind cover, so they're always open and exposed. They just like I said, they just literally walk at you. So that does help things just a tad. Now, since there doesn't seem to be any organic life, I don't think Pete Holmes needs to walk around with his gas grenades out. He's just gonna have to lob explosives out. And as destructive and annoying as that is, especially considering it does cost us money, the more things that we explode and blow up, well, we get less money, I suppose. So it's costing us by our rewards. It's the only way he's going to actually do anything useful or viable in the mission. So that is kind of what he's going to just have to do, I guess. Alright, can I move anywhere safe? No. So we're going to go here. Alright. I think pretty much everyone's moved. And we're going to end our turn and see what happens. I kind of expected that. Oh, there's two of them there, I think. Appears that there's two there, so let's deal with this thing the fun way, since all that gunfire was just completely shrugged off by this guy. It is kind of weird to click on those guys sometimes, though, so keep that in mind also when you play through. Oh, maybe there's just this one guy, huh? Well, Petey. Bam. Very nicely done. Alright, I guess we're going to start moving toward, though I'm still not 100% convinced there's no more aliens laying around. Mostly because every time I think there isn't, there is. There are. There we go. And immediately MDB finds the next alien menace. Which means we got to get Mutanot into position to deal with said menace. And there we go. He's positioned. Let's set our sniper up on... guess there. He can move into cover. He can move here. So slowly but surely we sweep the nation. We sweep the battle map and we take out the enemy alien creature, vessel type things, robots. I got nothing. Absolutely nothing, ladies and gentlefolk. Absolutely nothing. Alright, onward! Redith is fine. She's not at full health. I don't think that's her full health, but she is only missing one bullet and has her full shield still, so that's pretty good for us. That's pretty not bad. Pretty alright. Alright, let's see where the weird android thing ended up at. There it is. Oh, there's two. Interesting. Well, I'm going to try to eliminate one with this guy. And I have done so. Alright, he took another bullet. Not a big deal. I don't think, anyway. See if... I think this might hurt if I don't kill him, so we're going to hope that I do kill him. We did not kill him. Well, that's not good. Alright, so we did have snipers waiting. So let's see if this is going to be okay. %, chance. And move here. 49%. Let's take it and take it. Sweet. Well, that was a risk, but I'd love to say it was a calculated risk, but that is a complete and total lie. That was not calculated at all. That was a very hopeful strategy there. That's all that was. Hopefulness. Alright. Well, let's set him, or Redith, up in front. Let's take a look inside the ship real quick, too. Alright. It's not what I thought it was going to be. It's fine, we'll move forward. There's a couple different Corvette type ship layouts, and this one is not what I was expecting. I'll admit that I was expecting something entirely different. Alright, let's go take a look inside this building. Now, the big downside to this guy is he is not super heavily armored, so he can get annihilated relatively easy. But that's okay. I think you're pretty much tapped out, Pete Holmes. I'm going to leave you right where you're at. We're going to remove the remaining folks into position. Of course, Mutanot is key to what we're doing. MDB, I loathe to send you in, not because you're bad, but because your shield is gone and you're still pretty hurt. So you're still convalescing right now, and I don't know if it's a good idea to send you in prematurely. I do want to take a look inside with the... Alright, that's okay. And if I step forward... Just see the one. Shoot back. We get one more shot? Yes? No? Oh, we do. Did not hit it though. Can we crouch? Looks like we can. And let's give it a shot. Took him down. Did not expect that actually. So that was a nice little bonus for me. Alright. And we get Nate Boru down here as well. He's pretty close. 85 TUs is pretty nice too. Alright, we'll end our turn. Yeah, I kind of expected that at some point. A little later down the road though. I wasn't expecting it quite that early. Well, we can take a couple shots of cells and then... Actually only one, and then we get the back out. Oh no! Run, Redith, run! Alright. That wasn't enough to finish him? Oh boy. Well, we might have just made a mistake. Kinda need to get in there to soak some damage. Alright, what can we do? What can we do? She got 90 TUs. We can do something, that's for sure. Well, that works. Alright. Can we get back out? Oh, we can. Sweet. And how lucky do you think I'm going to be with getting... he's only got 73 TUs. Man, my guy sucks. My guy's like trashed here. Alright. Let's get out of the way here. Let's get you maybe into position. How much is it for a grenade? 51. You have 50. Of course you do. How much health? 70. Oh yeah, you can tank it way better than most of the others. Alright, so we're going to take a knee. You're going to take a knee. And we're going to hope that he survives. That was a little painful, but not the end of the world. It's just one of those unfortunate things. Jordan is bleeding. It's no big deal. In fact, he's so unperturbed by this that he's just going to sit here right in front of the guy and go, oh, guess what? I'm bandaged up. I'm feeling much healthier. Thanks. I'm, of course, going to run over here with Mutanot. Cap him in the face twice, since one's not enough. And then we get to continue onward with our adventure in here. Redith is pretty hurt. Going to face it that way and take a knee. And I think I'm going to go over here. Hope there's nothing here. Okay, there's nothing. Also take a knee with him. And with Mutanot. Nate. Alright, we'll get Jordan out of the way. And Nate Boru is set. See if there's any other alien over here. Does not appear to be the case. So we'll face forward and really, really hope this all works out. Alright. End our turn, see if they come after us or if we have to go in after them. Looks like we get to go in after them. Okay, so I'm going to open the door and go take a peek inside. Alright, there's one alien there. Move over here, open the door. I do have a shot. And I hit him. Then I'm going to run up behind him. And by the power of Grayskull! And we're out of bullets. This is the second or third time that's happened to me. It's funny. Alright, there we go. That should be it. And no one died, but everybody was hurt. MDB managed to get promoted to Major. Pete Holmes sadly didn't get much, even though he did kill someone. Don't know why. But the Andron Guard Corps. Boy, why is that so hard to say? The Andron Guard Corps is now sent to the Research Division. MDB is injured for 8. Nobody's injured for, well, one person's injured for double digits. It's Rita. She's fine. She's fine. It's no big deal. Xenonauts slightly injured. Not gaining that many more stats. And he still hasn't hit that next level, which makes me sad. He's not gaining any more TUs either. But overall, not bad. Redith, Bumpy, and Nicole, and MDB all got really decent stat upgrades, especially considering how far along they are. And the others, didn't get much at all. 64,000, we'll take it. And we have done the impossible. We have defeated a new level of alien, which is sweet, sweet, nice. Sorry about that, I had to clear my throat, and once we get back into our base, we will be looking pretty fly, I think. Maybe not, I'm not sure. Alright, there we go. Alien Electronics is done. Feel free to read that at your leisure. And here are the cool things that got unlocked with that. So the X-37 Corsair Interceptor is pretty much the replacement for the Condor. And the Electroshock Grenade, I think, is going to replace the flashbang. I think that's how it works. So we're going to go to the research screen. And our directional thruster should virtually be, it's almost done, not quite there. I am going to opt to get the Reaper analysis done first, and then we'll go to the Corsair. That's pretty much going to be how it plays out. Alright, the Andron disassembly, so you can check this out. This one's pretty cool. I remember reading this just fairly recently. And you guys feel free to do that. That doesn't really unlock anything for us, though. Wasn't something being built? Yes, there's a hangar being built. And there it is. It is done. And we're going to go actually to the base. And I'm going to build an additional hangar. And eventually I'm going to fly or build or do something. Send some new interceptor dealies over there. And it's going to be pretty darn sweet. As it stands right now, things are coming to pretty much a dead stop. There we go. Finally some action. Frog and Toad get to go do some business. Hopefully they catch it. They're going to tail until overland. And then they're going to auto-resolve it. And that is sweet, sweet, nice. And believe it or not, I think it's time to break out the rookies again. Everyone is back up and running. Even Splattercat has recovered from his chewing on the rocket as he fired it. That wasn't his best plan at all, but it worked. Let's make sure everybody has the equipment they're supposed to have. We don't have any armor over here yet, which is okay. We are going to need to get some additional weapons on our rookie squad, because there's no telling what exactly we're going to be up against. Yadvarnis, or I got nothing. It's close enough, and I'll take close enough over not close enough. So there, how much strength did you gain? Hey, you can at least carry a grenade. That's a good sign. Only one though. Only one grenade. That's fine. And Splattercat, you are not equipped at all. Now you are. And apparently you're strong enough to carry all that stuff. Well, kudos to you, man. Kudos to you. Let's make sure. Shield. Sniper rifle. Heavy weapons. Rifleman. Excellent. Yeah, we set you 3 Green Willy and Green Golem. Alright, so everything's set. We're going to send the noob squad out in just a second. There we go. Should be enough. We'll intercept it with the bump drop. And it should be outside the night phase when we actually land there. And there we go. So we're going to engage in this, and then we're going to break off the episode. So it seems we're getting roughly 2 missions per in. So I like that. I like that a whole heck of a lot. So this is kind of a throwback to the original start of the game with the rookie squad. Now I really, really need to get my my wolf armor done so I can start shipping over some of the other armor to this group of guys, because as it stands right now, I'm not super confident in their abilities without armor to survive any and all alien missions. I'm glad we're only getting the weaker ships over here, but I'm telling you, it's still risky. Still really risky. You want to at least have tier 1 armor up. Otherwise you know, pretty much can die to one shot. Just about anyone, so I'm definitely nervous doing this. Alright, Green Golem, let's see what you got, buddy. Nothing quite yet. Have you crouch there. Get 3 Cream Willie in behind the shieldy guy. Splattercat, my friend, welcome back. Look, there's that van that you like so much. No. Alright, and then we'll get you out. I don't think I set these guys 100% how I wanted them, but that's okay. Am I really only running with one sniper again? Did I do something wrong that I'm unaware of? Holla back at ya. Jawad Varnis. 2 shields. Yeah, I think I'm only running with one sniper. I either did something wrong or I didn't recruit somebody back the way I was supposed to. That's fine. Snipers are strong, but you don't necessarily need them, so we're gonna hope that we don't need them. Oh, I didn't mean to end the turn, I meant to crouch, but that's okay. There's definitely some alien activity somewhere. And unfortunately, I haven't quite figured out where just yet. Alright, move along slowly here. Alright, well there's the alien ship. So that's good. I have Yadvarnis. Drop there. Go over to this way. Take a look in the building. It looks relatively clear. I'm sure there's still something over there to be cleared out. I'm going to clear this building too if I can. Yeah, looks like it's actually pretty clear. So at this point, it's just kind of going through the motions, I guess. Making sure every building's clear. And then I imagine there's going to be some bad juju magumbo going on in this general region. I mean, the ship is there, and this is all clear over on this side. I mean, all the bad stuff has to be happening over here. It's just kind of common sense, you know? Alright. Move up behind. I want to get behind the truck, or the van rather. Because I am not comfortable with how I'm having to progress here with no sight on any of the aliens. It's making me quite nervous. Who is 8? Stick PD right in here between the 2 dealies. There we go. Alright. Take a knee and end the turn. Run amok! Run amok! Nothing. No shots fired. This is getting a little bit scary. My goodness, really nothing. Really? Wow, okay. Maybe we did really, really high damage to the ship before we shot it down. I mean, I don't know. I thought I heard an alien, but maybe one of the locals took him out. I got nothing. Got absolutely nothing going on right now. Alright, well, we'll head this way. I mean, not really much else for us to do. Don't know where the aliens are. Not finding anything. I mean, this is not good. This is not good. Got Durzo Blint over here to this corner. Have him take a knee. 3 Cream Willie, I think he's going to peek around the corner and see. Hopefully something's there. It doesn't shoot. Oh gosh. Oh, thank goodness that worked. Well, that was scary. Wasn't expecting that to be right there. And then I still was like, oh, I could back up, but eh. And then 8. Pete, you have to move, my friend. You have to move again as well. Move you up a little. Just slightly. If you point that way, and I think I'm going to rearm you with a gas grenade, because these are definitely living creatures that we're battling. So if they decide to come out of their ship, we can just lob a rocket. It's not Pete Holmes, I'm sorry, that's Splattercat. I forgot, we're using the rookie squad, the rookies. Ain't no Pete Holmes in the rookie squad. He is top tier, he is top shelf stuff. He charges for it too. Alright, we'll get holla back at you into position. Take a look with this guy. Oh, there's another alien. Yay, we found something to shoot at. Oh my gosh, we actually hit it. Yeah, fire back. Alright. We have a shot? We do. 64. Bam! Down he goes. Sweet. Gonna take a move forward here. I see a lot of nothing. Take a look inside this window. Nothing, and we're gonna kind of go lean toward this door here. Since that was terrifying and scary, I don't really want to come over here and look, but I'm going to anyway. We get holla back at you to chill, Yad Varnis to chill right here. I hope that nobody actually comes out, because you can't do anything. And our turn, there's a fairly decent chance that that actually is all the aliens in this level. It's not a great chance, and I still imagine there's probably at least one more alien somewhere, but for once there's a higher than average probability that that might be the end of it. We'll see. We will see. I still think there's at least one more though. Had that sinking feeling, you know. That one alien that you don't see is gonna come up and cap your best guy in the back. Definitely don't want that to happen, so we'll play it by the book. I think this is the alien that killed the other guy. Alright, you know what? Forget it. We're all gonna converge, we're gonna deal with the ship, and then if there's anything left after the ship, we'll deal with it then. That way, I don't have to waste time. Alright, let's get moving. Oh, goody. That could have been really, really awful. Instead of only sort of horribly bad. Nice. Survive a couple more shots. Good, suppressed is fine, as long as you're alive. That sounded like there's definitely an alien somewhere that we haven't cleared yet. Don't know where though, because somebody just shot him. Well, darn it. Well, I need to get my other shield guy over there, so we're gonna have to do this sans shield. Well, who? I have no idea. Alright, can you feel the love to... No, that's not what I was going to do at all. Can we drop this guy? We can. There's no reactionary fire? Oh, that's very nice. Nope. How much do you need to throw a grenade? 35. Alright, see if you miss. I assume you probably will. Oh my gosh, you did not miss. You're a hero. There's a very real possibility that somebody's on a higher level as well, like a floor 2. So, let's keep that in mind, amongst all things. And, yeah, or an alien somehow weaved its way through and I just missed it. I mean, there's a couple different possibilities. A few different scenarios I could still play out. I'm not sure which accurate, but there's definitely some gunfire there. And aliens... Okay, so it's right in that general region. Alright, so there was an alien that snuck past. I think they killed it, though. I want to say they did. Yeah, he just killed it. The police officer said, "I ain't afraid of no aliens, what?" And he just, boom, cap, 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 down he goes. That was pretty sweet. Hey, anything you guys can do to make my job easier, I am all for it. Lavender Gooms, my friend, you need to get over here. You're not going to be the shield that breaches. Green Golem, you are the shield that will breach. In addition to that, Yod Varnis, you've done your job. You knocked somebody out. I'm very grateful to that. Okay, let's see. 3 Cream Willy, of course, is going to have to be in there. What's breaching without a 3 Cream Willy, you know? You know? Alright, so who do we have? Hollaback at ya. Needs to get in there as well. In fact, he needs to get like there. He's going to knock himself out. Nope, he didn't. Sweet. Alright, we're going to end our turn. They're like going to come charging through and kill me. No, I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Alright, and get Green Golem up in the place to be. What do we got? We got 3 Cream Willy coming through the middle. And holla back at you at the back side of things. And no losses, which is shocking. Slightly semi-shocking. There's definitely a little bit of shockage going on. A bullet to the face. Can we get another bullet to the face? Alright, well, whatever. We'll crouch. We will crouch. Thank you. No, 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 no. Whatever. Still works. Alright, so Splattercat got injured, though I don't remember him ever being shot. Oh, he's been in. That's his injuries from before. Okay, never mind. Got injured. Did nothing, even though... No, I suppose I didn't fire anything with him. Well, sorry, Splattercat. You came along to look pretty. So that was your job. We got decent stat upgrades on Yod Varnis. We got some decent stat upgrades for Lavender Gooms. Nerd Fury didn't really get much done. Green Golem promoted to Sergeant. Got okay stats. 3 Cream Willy, same thing. No promotion though, who already was a Sergeant. Durzo Blint is our Lieutenant, so he is our leader right now. And he got some crap stats, but it's fine. And then Hollaback at you got some good stats as well. So, there you have it. 66,000. $66,000. And I gotta look at my squad when they return back to base. Ooh. Intercept that. And we're gonna do that in just a quick second. Not quite yet. We're gonna switch these back over to the torpedoes, or the missiles rather than the torpedoes. We're gonna get Hound and Peanut Butter to go and slay. And the scout is down. Auto resolve, return to base. And there we go. Alright, I just want to do one quick thing, figure out what is going on at the second base. I only have one sniper, that's interesting. We have 2 heavy weapons guys. I suppose Hollaback Atchie could always become a sniper. Not super high TUs, but not great accuracy either. That's kind of unfortunate. Well, you know what? He's going to become a sniper anyway. He's just going to have to get better at shooting. It's going to be relatively unimpressive for a while, but you know what? I think eventually, in the long run, it'll work out. So there you go. You get to become a sniper. We're going to get rid of those 2 things. Get you that and 2 of those back. And there you are. You are set and ready to go. And I think that's going to do it for this episode, guys. So thank you for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do another episode tonight or not. I might just leave it with the weekly runs and the 1 episode. Either way, I'll see you guys tomorrow with the very next episode, if I don't see you a little later on. Until then, my name is Bumpy McSquigums, and I will see you later.